The two companies I will be discussing are Apple and Samsung. I will let you know whether you should hold on to, buy, or sell their stock. Let's first start off with Apple. Apple is a multinational technology company founded in 1976 by Steve Jobs. Now, Apple did better in 2015 than it did in 2014. You can see this through the financial analysis. Furthermore, you can see that 2015 was the biggest year for Apple in the last 5 years. Their net income in 2015 was $53 billion. Now that's a lot of money. You could buy anything you want. Now if I had that kind of money, the first thing I would buy starts with a P and ends with a Y. I'll give you guys a second to think. Now some of you guys probably already know what I'm about to say, and it is property. Now property is the key to success. It's always good to have some property. Now I'm getting a little sidetracked here. As you can see in Apple's total sales, they have sold around $231 billion worth of electronics, accessories, and services in 2015 alone. Moving on to Apple's stock, you can see that they're not doing too well. In the past year, it's been going down. I would not recommend to buy their stock at this moment. However, if you do own their stock, I would wait till it goes back up, then sell it. However, I do believe the Apple stock will go up soon. Moving on to Samsung. Samsung is a South Korean multinational conglomerate company. Samsung was founded in 1938 by Lee Bong-chul as a trading company. Samsung entered the electronics industry in the late 1960s. Since the 1990s, Samsung has increasingly globalized its activities and electronics, particularly mobile phones and semiconductors. I only have Samsung's 2013 and 2014 financial analysis. As you can see, 2014 was not as good of a year as 2013 was. Now, Samsung's net income was $21 billion in 2014. All in all, that's a lot of money. Now, if I had that kind of money, the first thing I would buy starts with the W, ends with the D, and is 4 letters. I'll give you a hint. Snoop Dogg loves it. I'm sure all of you guys know what I'm talking about, and that is a wand from the Harry Potter series. I don't think you guys know this about me, but I love Harry Potter. I'm a big fan of it. And apparently, so is Snoop Dogg. What, you don't believe me? Well, as you can see right here, Snoop Dogg is showing off his new wand in this photo shoot that he did. And that's not just any wand, that's Harry's wand. That's a true fan right there. Now enough of this, let's go back to Samsung. Samsung's total sales in 2014 were $305 billion. Now currently I would not buy Samsung stock. 2016 has not been a good year for them. As you can see, the stocks keep dropping. If you still have Samsung stock, I would hold on to it until the stocks go back up and then sell it. Now if I were to pick between Apple and Samsung, I would pick Apple, no questions asked. Apple makes more money and has a deeper and richer fan base than Samsung. Now if Apple and Samsung had a rap battle, Apple would be Drake and Samsung would be Meek Mill. And we all know how that turned out. Or in basketball terms, Apple would be the Golden State Warriors and Samsung would be the Cleveland Cavaliers. And we all know how that turned out. Now normally I would take some questions at this moment, but see, the way my presentation is set up is that I can't really do that. Thank you for listening, and that concludes my presentation.